Hello. I decided to do my case study on the vegan diet while pregnant. In order to determine the protein needs of any person, including someone who is pregnant, we need to first know their weight. Per the case study, Miss Letterman was normal weight prior to becoming pregnant and had gained 3 pounds at 13 weeks pregnant. Although we're told that she's normal weight, we are not told her height. Per the BMI index, we can determine what normal weight is if we know the height and weight of an individual. In order to back into what her weight may be, we can make several assumptions. If we assume, for example, that Miss Letterman is 5'4", then a normal weight could be 130 pounds, including the weight that she gained while being pregnant. In this case, she would require 47 grams of protein during her first trimester and 65 grams during her second trimester. If, however, we assume that Miss Letterman is 5 foot 10 inches, then she could have a normal weight of 160 pounds. Because this weight is greater than 130 pounds, although it's still a normal weight, her protein needs would thus increase. With 160 pound, she would require 58 grams of protein during her first trimester and 80 grams during her second trimester. At 13 weeks pregnant, Miss Letterman is entering her second trimester and should consider these numbers. Looking at the nutrient requirements for some of the key vitamins and nutrients given in the case study, we can determine that Miss Letterman is meeting some of these requirements and is falling short for others. By comparing the DRI and the case study amounts given, we see that her linolenic acid, vitamin B12, and vitamin D amounts fall short from what is recommended. In order to increase these amounts, in order to meet her daily requirements, Ms. Letterman should consider several changes to her diet. One easy way to increase vitamin B12 as well as vitamin D, and to do this in accordance with a vegan diet, would be considering cereals or non-dairy milks that are fortified with vitamin B12 and vitamin D. Another way to increase vitamin D intake would be to have 2 15-minute sunbathing sessions per week without sunscreen. This amount is shown to be relatively low risk for increase to sun damage to the skin, but would be enough in order to increase her vitamin D intake. This, of course, is assuming that Miss Letterman is light-skinned. If she is darker-skinned, then she would need to have an increased amount of time in the sun. To increase linolenic acid intake, Miss Letterman should consider increasing intake of flax seeds and walnuts, among other items. For example, just 1 ounce of walnuts a day will provide 2.5 grams of linolenic acid, thus meeting her requirements. Here are some references used to answer these questions. Thank you for your time.